We are back and we are going for a win on desert. I'm like we have stuff we can unlock, but I really want to focus on that, and so I think I'm actually going to go with Vlad. Um, my reasoning is I think it's probably a character we haven't played too much that I think has the best chance. That's basically it. I don't like to reuse characters, even though I probably should. But ignoring that, I think Vlad has a good chance. But yeah, uh, we're gonna start with immediately a gold chest. That's always a good sign. Hopefully we can. I think size is gonna be very important here. There's my moldy cheese. Been looking for that. Oh, I forgot he like floats. And then we do get like a life or increased max HP, which is something really relevant. Projectile count immediately, probably the best thing. I am looking for size, I think, just overall. But we are going to collect some early levels here. And yeah. But in other news, there'll probably be a video tomorrow, I think, on it. But if you don't know, Retro Achievements is about to have... I'm going to refresh. There we go. A little better. But is about to have the Wii release, or the Wii get support for a bunch of games. Right now, there's about 140 that are confirmed. I'm guessing by tomorrow, when the actual post will go up for the final like preparation post, we'll see the complete list. But I'm very excited. I'm actually gonna do Fire Staff. I think it's pretty neat. But I'm very excited. The Wii is one of those consoles that like it wasn't among the first, but it was definitely one where I was following like video game news and like really into it at the time. So I have a lot of appreciation for the Wii. So it's very exciting to see a bunch of these games. Honestly, really good right now. And then what else we got? Well, Airborne. I'm actually gonna go for XP in general here. Probably shouldn't do this while I can, die, but how did we not get hit? Gold gain. I'm gonna do extra jumps. But yeah, I'm very excited for it. Duration. I don't like any of these. Projectile count. What are you doing? My dog is so weird. I'm gonna do damage and projectile speed. It's not great, but I do think it's gonna come up. Can I kill you? Poison, help me out. Please kill. No, he's gonna get away. Oh, he did die. Damage size. Ooh, I really want that, but I think the damage can be important as we go a little bit later. I'm refreshing. There's the size, but that's projectile count. We have to take that. I'm gonna regret not picking that tome, I know, but yeah. So I'm very excited. I'm hopeful to see a bunch of different games for the Wii in the event, because the rollout event is always something I try and strive for consoles I care about. At least ones I follow, but yeah, overall very exciting. We'll do that. And a couple of games have already caught my attention that I'm going to go through. One of them being one of my favorite games ever that I understand that people may not like, but I just love for stupid reasons, is Pokemon Rumble. Pokemon Rumble, the first one, was something that I bought on a whim when, like, maybe a week after it came out on the Wii Shop. And I put so much fucking time into it. It's basically like, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm sure I'm not even going to bother. It is one of those games that, I don't know, maybe I'll probably record everything and kind of just post it here. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we need to start moving. I've kind of just sat in the same spot for a while. We're also not that high damage. Okay, that is the worst boss for this right now. Luckily, Poison's going to save my life. Refresh. There we go. That's helpful. More damage, please. Alright. Poison is going to save my life. Hoping to find a bit more. I got hit by it. I'm dumb. Man, that does so much damage for how, like, early we could fight this thing. Okay, you should die. There we go. But yeah, I'm very excited. There's also a couple other games that I'm interested in playing, but none that I'm, like, super sold on. That's pretty good. Dude, we are just getting Fire Staff just maxed. projectile speed, damage. I'm kind of down. I want to raise it to at least 1.0. Any more is like cool, but it's not necessary. Kind of, thank you. But yeah, so I'm very excited for the Wii to be supported. Overall, I'm looking for a lot of weird games. Red Steel comes to mind. I know it's not popular, but I think it's fun. What's another one? The Naruto Dragon Scroll games. Understand it's a bad game, but I just enjoy playing it. Not all games have to be good for you to enjoy them. It's actually a really bad game. I'm not gonna sit here and defend and say, oh, you would be surprised at how good it. No, it's fucking awful. But I think it's just a fun time of my life. There's quite a few. The Castlevania Adventure remake, or redo, however they put it. It's a remake, but they call it's like Rebirth or something. I don't remember what they call it. It's probably one of the best Castlevania games at the time. I'm refreshing. Like, it's really solid, though RA has a problem with making sets, in my opinion, not fun for those games, which sucks. One of my favorite games of all time is Symphony of Night, and I don't like the set, so I'll never play it. But that's the way it is. I kind of like this. I kind of like homing missiles, too. But I want to get the projectile speed. Alright, we do need to find the boss. There's Moldy Cheese. We are rolling in it. Dice. We're just going to do that. Can I not be flowing up? Actually, can we see anything? No. I still took damn. I thought I jumped a little late. Alright. Sure. Our fire staff is going to carry us, I guess. Refresh. There we go. We've got a lot of HP from this, by the way. Crit chance. I'm actually going to do that. Yeah. We'll also do this while we're here. Damn. We're actually doing some sick murdering right now. Poison's also coming in clutch. Size. Last refresh. There's my damage and size. Probably should focus on banishing earlier, but I don't know. I want to get the most that I can to live as far as I can, but yeah, there's a lot of games on the Wii that I'm excited to see. The Mystery Dungeons, there's 4 of them, or 3 that came out. I do like Animal Crossing City Folks, probably my personal favorite, but probably won't. I'm actually in max HP, but probably won't end up trying the set, mostly because I do want to go back and do Wild World one day. Just don't have the time, man. That's always the big problem. What other games am I looking forward to? Like, I mentioned Red Steel, but there's a bunch of other games around that time. Anarchy Reigns is not necessarily a good game. But I'm pretty sure it came out for the Wii, or maybe it was Wii U. It might be a Wii U game. It was a pretty late game, but I'm pretty sure it's Wii U. Now I've distracted myself. But ignoring that, there's quite a few games. Samurai Warriors 3 is getting a set as well, which is very exciting, though I need to work on a bunch of other ones. I am banishing Wireless Dagger, though it just wouldn't have been a bad pick. Can we not die, please? Thank you. Power of Multiplier. I'm actually just going to do common damage here. Get through here. Should probably start opening these chests for that. Yeah, we'll take it. It's not great. Except when it just immediately goes off. That's funny. Not doing that. When you find this boss, we're also going to do this while we're here. There we go. You should die faster. Thank you. Come on, poison. I mean, that's good too. Yeah, and there's a Mario Parties, which at the time when I played them, they're not good, but they're fun to go back to, and just kind of reminisce about the time. I know a lot of people may disagree. I'm just going to grab the shield for panic options. But I do think, like, at the time, I was super sold on it. Of course, the galaxies are amazing. They're probably the best 3D Marios, in my opinion. It's specifically Galaxy 1, and Galaxy 2 is the best to play. But, like, an overall package, I'd probably give it to Galaxy 1. I understand not a lot of people agree, but fuck you. That's all I got. We're gonna die. We're not doing as much damage. I wasted my jump. This is gonna hurt. Lifesteal, save me. I need more damage. This is kind of a problem. Yeah, this is really, really bad. Alright. Think we can live through this? I don't know. Nope, we cannot. That sucks. Alright. Damage. God damn it. I don't want to... I guess, but it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. There's quite a few games on the Wii, though. Size. Where are we at? Okay, let's go this way. Probably should open up these chests. Oh, please let me do this. Damage again. Poison coming in clutch, actually. This might save me against Anubis. That's fine. Not too much of a fan of that, but... There's also Skyward Sword is a really big one. Movement speed, that's fine. What else? Oh, there's the boss. We are making it at least to round 2. I don't know how far we will because we're not that well off. Like, I want a bit more damage on, especially for my mark. Like, it's definitely been Fireball carry right now. Maybe crit my crit? Is that what I said? Increase my crit chance. But yeah, just because the Wii is coming out doesn't mean a lot of the games that I want will be a part of it. It really sucks because, like, for example, the PS2 has been out for quite a few years at this point. 4 now? Almost 4 in, like, October or something? Or maybe it's 3? I don't remember. But, no, it has to be 4. Or close to 4. A lot of games on there have not been made a set, and I understand, go make the set yourself, yeah. I wish I had the time to fully dedicate, because one of my biggest problems is that I want the game to get like a really good like look, and it's nothing against a lot of devs. They put their time in, it's all volunteer, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. I'm actually gonna lifesteal, but like some people that dev, I feel like sometimes it's definitely not the game they were super sold on. Size, and then I'm gonna banish bone. I don't really like it. Projectile count, damage. All right, let's do this. Let's see if we can poison him rapidly. Ooh, a little more damage than I want, or a little less damage than I wanted. But we should be able to kill him before. Ooh, no, never mind. We might take a little bit of ghost damage. There's the red beam of death that kills me all the fucking time randomly. I just don't understand how it, like, locks on. But, ooh, thank you, game. But yeah, I feel like, honestly, I'm using lifesteal anyway. I don't need regen. There we go. Not a bad pickup. Oh! We might be going somewhere, guys. I mean, we're going to pick it up. It's not amazing. And I guess Slutty Rock is where I'm going. Didn't really think this is how I would, like, work on it, but should we just sit here and collect some gold? I guess that's, like, my best option. I'm going to go for this chest real quick. I understand I'm putting myself at risk, but I think we have enough damage to be fine. My reasoning is that I kind of want a little bit more. Sure. It's not what I wanted, but hey. Man, that crit. Alright, let's grab the yellow, and let's go. But yeah, so very excited for the Wii. I'll probably talk about the list of games tomorrow in a video itself, kind of getting prepared, making sure that's all ready. Gonna enjoy it. Be a lot more relaxed about this event. Might come up, but yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it. Very excited for the Wii. I've been kind of more laid back about a bunch of stuff recently. Haven't been playing a lot of games outside of the channel. In fact, played like maybe 0. Gold game, by the way, if you didn't see that. But yeah, maybe this will kind of get me back into a little bit of a groove. I don't know. I'm just kind of hanging out at times. Projectile speed's okay. I don't think it's good, but it's okay. Extra jump, projectile count. I just realized we have level 1 banana and slutty rocket. Not exactly a great cornerstone here. I'll do Bob. I think, I don't know, that one was kind of iffy. Vanish, regen, we're not going that at all. It's just bonus damage. I don't know, maybe there was a better option there. Man, look at the magnets everywhere. I'm gonna pick this up. We don't have a lot of XP, so kind of slow, but it's fine. We are looking for just a win. I don't really care. If it's a little slow going, there's some damage. Oh, we can reach this. Green, come on, poison. Whoa, that's not bad. We'll just crit chance. I think it's going to help me out more than you would think. I kind of want to get a level up here and go for crit. But sadly, we're kind of low on damage. Ow. I got hit. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Projectile count size. I'm going to do that just to kind of have banana maybe do something more. There's a nuke. We'll just do that real quick. More luck, that's always fine. Get whatever this is. I mean, sure. It's actually really good. It doesn't seem like it at first, but I think it's super insane. Man. Just dodge that. I kind of wanted that pot, but whatever. There's quite a few games that, like, I'm trying to think. I also want to see, because the Wii is the latest console by technicality. I understand the PS2 technically has a lot of games that are later as well. But it definitely has some interesting games. I would love to see football games, like NFL games, to the site. I understand, like, the sports game, they're all the same, but there's not that many of them on the site, which is tragic. I'm going to do size. I think it's going to help out. I thought of getting the slutty rocket, don't get me wrong, but we are looking for, of course, the gate here. The final boss, or the boss of the area's gate. Our damage is not fantastic. We're at 309. Okay. Sure. Okay, we're gonna have to kind of live here. Luckily, we have a pretty floaty jump. Could have used that extra jump now. I hear a chest. Yep, there it is. Kind of take coattails here. We're gonna take damage as we land, but it's fine. Ooh, thank you. That was really good. Ooh. I'm gonna do it. Usually I would kind of like maybe go projectile or damage, but I think that might be fine. Alright. Projectile count size. I'm gonna do that. Grab this for fun. There's the lifesteal. Crit chance. Alright, I feel pretty good about this. Kind of reliant on Fireball right now, but hey. It's not bad. There's more damage. Size. Hey, the Fireball. Speaking of that. Alright, we're at 5 minutes. Kind of hoping we can get out of here. We do have a speed up there. Let's charge this real quick. Get an increased reward. Was it 7.5% increase or something? Oh wow, we got the level up first. Attack speed. Projectile count. I think that solves a little bit of our issue. Increases our damage. Surprisingly, that little burst of light coming in clutch. over here. But yeah, just the Wii in general. Very excited. Jump height, honestly, sure. One of the things that I've always thought would be cool to see on the site, and I understand why it's never gonna, well, not never, but like I understand how difficult it is DOS. I think DOS is probably one of, there's so many different games on there that like people have never heard of. Like I always go back to Ken's Labyrinth. Ken's Labyrinth is one of my favorite games of all time. And it will always be one of them, but like nobody's ever heard of it. Well, I guess we're just taking the elites. Don't come over here. What hit me? We'd spawn increase. Extra jumps. There we go. What killed me? Huh? Did anyone... What? I kind of want to go again. I can't... What killed me? What did I die to? I love the sound. I just realized. Fuck, man. I'm kind of... I'm so confused. We're just gonna do ninja. We'll give it a shot. Maybe we do well. I'm kind of annoyed. Oh well. In other gaming news, there's Moldy Cheese immediately. Love it, love it. A lot of interesting stuff has been happening this year. Pickup range is awful. Projectile count, I would love to grab damage, but a lot of interesting stuff has been kind of coming out. One of the things is like Pokemon in general. I know a lot of people, like, I am a Pokemon fan, or was, or it's always complicated. I'm refreshing. See, it was totally worth. But one of the things that it's kind of been annoying is I think Pokemon is one of those series that I kind of wish is dead at this point. Not dead as in never ever exist, but like constant series that I just don't care for. My phone is ringing, sorry. I had to mute it. Crit damage. I'm gonna refresh again. I'm gonna go XP, I think that'll be fine. But I don't know, everything about it, like, I really wish I could get back into it as I was as a kid, but I feel like the quality isn't there. Like, and this is one of those things where it's like, oh, nostalgia is blinding you and blah blah, but I also feel like the quality of like side content isn't there. I've talked about this before, but like I am banishing thorns. When it comes to like the side content, like when I was getting into Pokemon like rapidly, or not rapidly, very deep into it, while I had played the games loosely before, I was getting in right in the GBA era, like the end of it. And the first game launch I ever was a part of, I am almost dead. We might be dead due to poison. I wish I could have that shield. Please don't die to poison. Oh my god. We're trying our best out here. Damage, refresh. Oh no. What? Let's do Axe, I guess. I don't even know. That might have been a terrible idea. But one of the first launches, the first launch I was ever a part of was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, and technically Red Rescue Team as well. But it was at a Toys R Us, and so I have a lot of fond memories for the side content of Pokemon. It was the reason I got into Pokemon as far as I did, because I think the side content back then was masterful. Like, the amount of great games that were around. You look at Mystery Dungeon, you look at well, most of the Mystery Dungeons, you look at something like Ranger, you look at Conquest, which is a little bit later than what I'm talking about, but you even look at like the stadium games and like Battle Revolution, Coliseum XD. I understand a lot of people look at Coliseum and XD differently than side games, but I've always looked at them as side games. But like when you look at those games, like I can't help but look at the quality of just being not even in the mainline entries at the time and just seeing them. And that's not to mention how, while a lot of people can go back at the time and, you know, compare Pokemon to current day standards or even a little bit older, one of the things that I think what makes Platinum and Heart Gold Soul Silver super special at the time is that even comparing it to RPGs that came out around the same time, it had a level of quality that I think was lacking. Yeah, there's some like Dragon Quest that I do think stand up and are very, very powerful in like uniqueness, but I do think if you look at Heart Gold Soul Silver or even Platinum, I feel like the art style just is way more iconic. And I'm not saying as in like, oh, it because it's better art style. I just think it's much more defined, and I feel like Gen 5 especially hit that note really strong. And then we get to Gen 6 where it starts to fade out and it becomes much more, I don't even know, like a light Nintendo filter is how I would put it. Okay. We might be dead here. This is really annoying. Probably should have grabbed the hero sword there. Might have saved me. Can I kill this guy, like, at all? I don't think I can. Like, what am I supposed... I'm just dead. Like, what am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna give this another shot with maybe another character. But yeah, like, I think it's a good example of showing, like... How much we have? We have 78. We'll just pick that up. Do we have anybody that's kind of fun? Oh man, I shouldn't have spent it all. No, I like Future Clank. You know what, let's do this. We haven't done this in a bit. We haven't used him in forever, actually, now that I think of it. But yeah, I don't know. I always go back to that as like a example of a lot of people compare Pokemon games to their own like series, even though that's what a series is supposed to do, is evolve. And yeah, I don't personally like where it went. I just don't. But that's kind of just the way it be, which really sucks. But hey, I'm also of the opinion that there's a certain point where you just need to let a series die, which I understand a lot of people disagree with. I go back to Mega Man as a great example. I'm a huge Mega Man fan. I think it should have been dead by now. I'm gonna refresh actually. This is shit. There's attack speed. I don't know. I wanted to look for something better and I got it. But yeah, I don't know. I go back to Mega Man. What's a couple other ones? Mario's a good one. Sonic in general. Like, games that I feel like haven't... Sonic's a little weird because I feel like it has improved and not at the same time. I don't like any of these. Attack speed is. But, like, overall, I'm a big fan of, you know, there's certain game series that it's fine to let them go. Like, you can look at, like, Dragon Quest, for instance. Would I be sad to not get another Dragon Quest? Yes. That means you should probably make one. Would I be sad if we never got a Mega Man game? No. I honestly am fine with where it sits. Same with, like, Mario. Okay, this sucks. They are faster than me. Damage, projectile count. Please save me. Go away. You are so fast, bro. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. We are not having a good run. Alright, we should probably just head somewhere. Alright, we'll grab this level here. I'm just gonna have to grab the bounce. Like, I need the damage. There we go. Do it. Sure, crit chance. Make it unnecessary at this point. But yeah, that's another conversation, and I did have a video planned at one point about talking about game series that I think should have like been retired, and it's never for the right reasons that a series gets retired. There's a couple that I think have like kind of taken the back seat eventually. attack speed. But it's always through like, oh, our company went bankrupt, which, I mean, that's usually a good sign the series probably should have not existed, but whatever. But there's a lot of stuff like that, or the IP gets bought and mangled. I don't know. I'm one of those people that I don't mind an ending on something, even if it's great, that another one would be made. Like, it's fine to... I'm not saying don't take risks. A lot of people would probably misconstrue that as, like, me being like, you have a good product, just accept that. It's much more along the lines of just, like, I feel like you could go somewhere else and I would be happy. What? I don't know if I'm saying the correct, like, way there, but... Oh, well. We have burgers. Poison would have been great for this character. And sadly, I'm not doing XP. I refuse. We did that last time and I just don't think it worked. We're actually doing decent damage. It's a little sad it's my only bit of damage. Okay, you're comboing me. Is that what I was stepping on last time? I just realized those are spikes. Alright, give me something good. Projectile count. Doing it. Alright, what do I want? I have crit. Crit chance of damage. I just want the damage. Yeah, extra crit is good. Ow. Why'd you push me out? You're a dick. I'm trying to think of other... Oh, crit damage. I'm trying to think of other series that I would have probably, like, killed off at some point. Castlevania's one, but it kind of, like, comes back and forth in my head. But... Call of Duty. But that one's easy. Everyone would have picked that. Lightning Staff. That's fine. What else? You know, they're not that many, but I do think there are some out there. I just can't think of them. I'm actually just going to increase movement speed. It's kind of stupid, but I don't know. Alright, let's charge this maybe? We don't have a lot of damage. This might be an issue. Grab this. Come on. Alright, well, gold might save me later, but I don't have a lot here. Let's go grab this real quick. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, there's attack speed. I want rapid fire at this point. Like, Jesus. That's why I kind of need to make this build good. Look how much shit is here. I'm gonna die for this. Attack speed. Ugh. Alright, we're fine. Is that what I was standing on? No. The one killed me last time. I'm still very confused. Hey, look at that. That is really nice. Throwing out 38s like that? Ooh. Scary. I guess we're just making the gun. The gun. Capital G. Attack speed. Yeah, we're just... Fuck everything else, I guess. Solo it. Yeah, you weren't ready. Yeah, we'll do that. Just to let lightning do something, I guess. Crit chance with bouncing. Interesting. I've come across an idea. Yeah, kind of just an interesting idea. With attack speed too. Honestly, we don't need anything else. We just need to upgrade these over and over. Alright, we should probably look for the boss. Alright, where are we at? Which way did we come from? No, we are going an empty way. That's fine. Blue, come on. Something solid. That's fine. We don't need HP. In fact, you could say HP is optional. Hey, that's actually pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's fine. Look at the ghosts. Alright. We're just gonna... Ooh, standing still with never mind. Pickup range, I guess? I don't really know. I didn't think there was anything good there. Difficulty, refresh, attack speed, I don't care. I'll stack these for the end of times. Well, that guy's yellow can stay there for all eternity. Alright. Just get some free money while we're here. There's chests I don't really care for. I guess I'll continue this way just to confirm. Is that a microwave? Do I want anything? Not really. Not anything that's white. Or green. Sorry. I always think like white is the common rarity. And green is usually like uncommon, but it's not like that in this game. I guess just damage is fine. I guess that. I don't know. I'm kind of scared that we won't find the exit, even though we have not a competent build, but it could definitely get somewhere. Alright. All my ghosts are showing up. That's cute. Crit chance, damage to elites. HP regen. Sure, whatever. It was purple, might as well. Alright. We're shredding. Honestly, very good. We are level 19, which is just 19% crit, so very good. Would love a little bit more base damage, or we'll just choose attack speed and not have problems. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting setup. It is going to eventually fall apart, but right now I'm pretty happy with it. We have a boss coming up. Really hoping for cheese right at some point. That's not helpful for me at all, actually. Like, it's fine, but it's not great. Oh, the boss is over there, apparently. Apparently I missed it. Thank you, map. That's why a map is useful. Jump high. Let's do luck. Alright. There's a chest we missed, too. Wow, get shredded by ghosts. That was mostly ghosts, I think. Well, maybe, kind of half. I'm banishing. I'm just not bothering with that right now. I know I could farm for elite stuff, and it's useful. I just don't care. Alright, 145. I mean, sure, it's not great. I mean, it helps right now, but it's definitely going to fall apart later. Attack speed. What do I want here? I'm refreshing. Crit damage, sure. That was my last refresh. Something to keep in mind. Oh, it was up here. I guess I probably could have seen it, but I just missed it. Alright, let's see what we get here. Looking for cheese. Attack speed's also nice. I'm just kind of focusing on attack speed. Fuck everything else. Alright, let's grab some gold. There's a chest over there. I'm just looking for cheese. I think with this build, it becomes super powerful. We also have a lot of ghosts. We have enough money for one more. Well, we're not getting it. Sure. Alright, we should probably go take care of this now. Alright, we're not doing as much damage as I want, but it'll be enough. Projectile count with attack speed? I kind of want to. Which makes it stupid, right? Alright, get review. Yeah, if we had cheese, man. I say that like we aren't doing a lot of damage, but we are in fact doing quite a bit. All the ghosts just spotted immediately kamikaze. Fucking hilarious. Alright, should be dead here. Sadly, we could, yep, we could die magically. Sure. It's not great. Well, we'll pick that up. Banish. Chunkers. Katana isn't bad with what we got, so I'm gonna do it. Size, I don't really care. I'll banish that. There's damage. Crit damage. Alright. Well, that was a good run. I don't know if we're like set up for later, but give me that. I'm just gonna move on. I understand I could collect a little bit of experience, but I'm not gonna sit there. I don't care. I got a cut on my pinky, by the way. Nothing to do with what's going on or anything I've talked about, but I got a cut on my pinky, like literally like 10 minutes before I started recording. No idea where the fuck it's from. Like, it's not even like a cut like on where I would be like holding something. It's on the back, like near the first joint is how I'll put this. But like, ooh, you know what? Just the ultra mega lightning combo. Let's do it. But yeah, I'm kind of frustrated because like it's like a little deeper than a paper cut. Thank God, paper cuts are worse. But this is very frustrating because I have no idea what the fuck it's from. Evasion's actually not bad. Might save me. 105 on a crit, not bad. Luck is fine. But yeah, I don't know what it's from. I obviously didn't feel it like until I started like moving other stuff around and I like rubbed it against something. I was actually petting my dog and like I felt she like shifted and I was like, what the fuck? And then I realized I was bleeding on her and I was like, oh whoa, that's weird. So it was just awkward. I just don't know what it's from. Like, it's obviously deep enough for blood. It stopped bleeding. I didn't even have to do anything. But, like, what the fuck happened? What did I cut myself on? I didn't do anything. I've done nothing today. This is actually a true thing. I've done nothing. Where the fuck was this cut from? I guess I, like, worked, but that doesn't count. I also was home for, like, 3 hours. I probably should have saved the money. This might be a bad thing. I mean, that's just good. We'll do this. So, thought process there was turn it on, collect purple, win. I reversed it in actual gameplay. It was turn it on, collect purple, die. And I don't think I even collected the purple at the end. So, or maybe I did, but that's awful. Next time, we'll hopefully get the desert done. I think we're almost up to 50 parts of this, so you think I would be a little better at the game. But hey, that's just a theory. Bye.